Joey Badass, J. Cole diss, let's talk about it.
The Apple Watch Series 10 is here. It has the biggest display ever. It's also the thinnest Apple Watch ever, making it even more comfortable on your wrist, whether you're running, swimming, or sleeping. And it's the fastest charging Apple Watch, getting you 8 hours of charge in just 15 minutes. The Apple Watch Series 10, available for the first time in glossy jet black aluminum. Compared to previous generations, iPhone XS or later required. Charge time and actual results will vary.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It, Music Reviews Season 11. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. We got a good damn show for y'all today because we're talking about a rapper that I haven't talked about in a little bit because I've been, a little bit focused on other things of covering music-wise. And I kind of took a break of covering rap music altogether. I'm going to be really honest with y'all because the stuff that was coming out just wasn't really, hitting for me or whatever. So, I kind of moved on and did some other stuff. But as we're getting into 2025, guys, real rap is goddamn back. Holy shit. Hit those sound effects in the background. Probably won't be adding them, but real rap is back, and Joey Badass is absolutely goddamn back. Now, I already knew it was back when Kendrick Lamar was dropping like crazy, because I was like, oh, yeah, real rap is definitely popular again now, because Kendrick Lamar and the Drake and diss track, and I think everybody's more mindful of disses now, and they want more lyrics, they want more bars, guys, and this definitely has them. Joey Badass, Sorry Not Sorry. Now, I checked out the other song he dropped, which was, I forgot what it was called. But it was the other song that was getting talked about on Twitter a lot. But, this is the other one we're going to do. Hopefully this track lived up to it. And, also this is produced by The Conductor, which is funny. We did a Drake review, and that was, made by The Conductor. So that's kind of funny. We got a Conductor production, which I'm going to get into the production right now. Let's just talk about this song. Before we do that, guys, if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast app.
As a small business owner, my favorite thing about posting a job on LinkedIn is that when I hit post, I clock out and LinkedIn clocks in.
LinkedIn makes it easy to post your job for free, get qualified candidates, and manage them all in one place. Plus, LinkedIn extends the reach of your job post by allowing you to share it with your network. And hiring managers that add a hiring frame to their LinkedIn profiles receive 2 times more qualified applicants. Go to linkedin.com/achieve to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply.
Sergeant and Mr. Smith, you're going to love this house.
Bunk beds in a closet?
There's no field manual for finding the right home. But when you do, USAA Homeowners Insurance can help protect it the right way. Restrictions apply.
Make sure you follow, turn on notifications. I'm dropping new content every day, every hour, every minute, because there's even Travis Scott supposedly dropping tonight that we're going to check out. Yeah, guys, I don't know what my schedule is about to be on Season 11, but we're dropping content every day, so make sure you follow wherever you're at right now. And let's talk about this goddamn song. Joey Badass, Sorry Not Sorry, guys. The beat. Let's talk about the beat. The beat is really fire. The Conductor, like I said, has this really nice, dreamy kind of quality to their beats. And when you translate that, and it doesn't sound like his beats are being made in a weird, shitty cell phone speaker, it's actually, fully produced, you really hear this beat. And this beat, I think, absolutely goddamn hits. I mean, Lord mighty, guys. This is like if my grandma made the pot pie, and the pot pie was homemade, and it had so many goddamn layers to it, and it just absolutely goddamn hit. This is like this beat. This beat absolutely hits, and there's even a beat switch up, which I really do enjoy the beat switch up. I love the background, the gospel in the back, those horns. I mean, there's just so many jazzy kind of elements also to this beat, but it's also got that dreamy quality to it. It's the classic boom bap style beat. And I would say it's pretty good. It sounds really nice. It sounds good. Even when you add a beat switch up, that's what's kind of missing in boom bap beats. Boom bap beats are so basic to a certain degree, but if you're Joey Badass, you're adding all these elements, all these layers on top of it, and you're also putting a beat switch. So that's what I really like about the Conductor's production here. It's really fire. It sounds good. I mean, I think it absolutely hits, and it really shows that, okay, I can get down with some boom bap songs in 2025 if they're produced.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon. Sometimes the most painful part of getting sick is the getting better part. Waiting on hold for an appointment, sitting in crowded waiting rooms, standing in line at the pharmacy, that's painful. Amazon One Medical and Amazon Pharmacy remove those painful parts of getting better with things like 24/7 virtual visits and prescriptions delivered to your door. Thanks to Amazon Pharmacy and Amazon One Medical, healthcare just got less painful.
Like this, if they have as much love and care is put into these conductor beats as these boom bap beats are, because I'm going to be honest with y'all guys, most fucking boom bap beats from like J. Cole or some shit, and recently J. Cole, just don't have a lot of soul to it. It's the basic boom bap formula that I've heard from way back then, and what I'm so tired of. What this does, though, is have so much to it that there's things you can pick apart, there's things that you can enjoy, and that makes you want to come back and listen to the song over and over and over again. So I really enjoy that. I think this beat absolutely does hit. And overall, guys, the Conductor fucking killed it on the goddamn production. So, good production. I like it. It sounds good. So many layers to it. That beat switch up is really fire, too. When the beat kind of darkens a little bit. Have all those sound effects into the really, kind of like swallow you in with your ears. It just absolutely goddamn hits. Now, there was a J. Cole diss. Guys, when I was really thinking about it, there's still these comments that go, people should apologize, content creators should apologize to J. Cole for how they said about him, for being, essentially backing out of the dissing. Immediately after dropping a whole album, by the way. I think that's what's funny. It wasn't just a diss track, guys. It was a whole album dedicated to that shit, which was so funny. And then, J. Cole became a meme a little bit at the end of 2024. And I'm going to be real with you. I still stand by for what I said from way back then in 2024 about J. Cole. And I'm going to bring it into 2025. Guys, J. Cole is one of the most, in my opinion, now these days, overrated rappers that I've heard. The fans that constantly dick ride J. Cole's newer music just makes me kind of sick. Because this stuff is not really quality. This stuff doesn't have much to it. And I hear, I read these comments and they just make me go, are we listening to the same fucking album? You're saying this is like the best shit you ever heard in your life. I am not getting that at all when I listen to newer J. Cole music. And then J. Cole dropped a diss track, which I said, okay, this could be interesting. Because J. Cole has always said that he would, always said he was number one in the rap game and he would battle anybody. So this was really good, interesting. This was great. And I don't think y'all understand how disappointing it is to hear somebody who's been years saying they're number one, and anybody who comes on the mic, for years of doing that. And then, to backpedal like this, to backpedal so far to that. I'm still going to have my stance on it. I think J. Cole is a really boring rapper now. And he's tried to come back in 2024, and it just comes off of, man... Don't talk about it if you're just going to be saying like this type of stuff. This is like behavior that has made me not a J. Cole fan anymore, has made me go, I can't listen to this guy's songs now because I just immediately think about, my content brain comes on, immediately just thinks about J. Cole just backing out and just, kind of proving to everybody that whatever he raps about, like, wasn't always there. So I'm always going to love some J. Cole disses. J. Cole's been getting dissed a lot by a few other rappers, but I think Joey Badass is a pretty much funny one. It would be funny if J. Cole responded. Would I want a J. Cole versus Joey Badass, like, diss battle, like a Drake and Kendrick type thing? I'm going to be honest, probably not, because it's just going to get boring, because it's like boom bap rap. And if, Joey Badass has all these to his beats, these layers, and how good these beats sound, I don't know if I want like 4 diss tracks of that same kind of sound. I'm going to get kind of tired of it. But that's just me. Now, let's move on from the J. Cole stuff. It's a funny diss, and it's honestly a light diss. Light diss. If you're saying you're dissing J. Cole, just say you're dissing J. Cole. Like, that's just a light little jab. But despite that little jab, Joey Badass's verse absolutely fucking hits. The flows are so good. When you have these many flow switches, you're able to have all these flow switches to be able to ride on this kind of dreamy beat. It's the opposite of Drake. Barely doing anything with this dreamy production, sounding like he's falling asleep. This is the opposite. This is somebody who knows how to really rap on these boom bap beats, to really put your soul into it. And you really goddamn hear it with the flow switches and everything. Beautiful, beautiful verse, beautiful flow. Even that hook. That hook is really good with those background vocals to really back up the hook. That kind of gospel production in the back to really also back up the hook and make this hook sound like it's really fucking in your face and really the star, the main show. It's the most important thing. And then we get that beat switch, and Joey Badass absolutely hits it with the beat switch with those flows that just absolutely go crazy. Overall, guys, this is a pretty good song. And for Joey Badass, if Joey Badass is coming back in 2025 with this kind of, this like level of quality, this level of care, this level of putting soul back into rap music, if this is what we're going to be getting in 2025, I am not mad at all. It's more to talk about. It's actually stuff to talk about. And I'm not mad at all. I think Sorry Not Sorry by Joey Badass is an absolute banger-ass track, and I'll give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. Thank you so much for listening, guys. It is 20 degrees outside. I'm freezing my ass off. I'll see y'all later. You have a good one. Bye.